Yo, what is going on, you search and destroy savages? It's your boy Tupac, back again today, and we got the first ever game I've played on Splash, the new DLC. Well, new to me, not to some of you guys that have already bought it, but I'm sort of glad I didn't buy it, because this map, God, it looks pretty, but God, does it play out trash. Like, if you play this map on Respawn, like, I don't know what it is, like, whether it's too big, whether it's too open. Like, what I think they've actually done is they got all the good maps in the game, and they put them out and, like, released them with the game. Then with the DLC, it's all the average maps that didn't play out so right. So what they've done, they went back to the drawing board, made all the maps that played out pretty crappy, still put them in the game, but just made them look pretty. Because that's what the DLC feels like to me. So I'm not even tempted up this weekend of playing these maps to buy them, but who knows, the other few maps they might bring out might be half decent. But I honestly wouldn't go holding my breath, because you would have figured they'd release the better maps first, just to entice people to buy them. So if the other maps are even worse than this one, you never know. Also, I thought I'd let you guys in on my class. I've mixed it up a bit on the XR2 today in this gameplay. I took off my 4th attachment to replace it for some tactical and lethal. I got a flashbang and a C4. Now generally I don't run C4, but I've actually been having a bit of fun with lately. Like, some people might call them a bit scumbaggy, but honestly in this Call of Duty, C4s aren't anywhere near as good as other CODs. I'd say they're underpowered, if anything. They're a bit unique. You can use them in like certain ways that you can't with frag grenades, in terms of like, it takes like 5 seconds, 6 seconds to get a kill with a frag, from like cook time to throw time. With C4 you could probably do it in like 3 seconds, like use them in front of you. Like, I got a double kill the first round with C4, so I don't know, they're sort of handy every now and then, and like a bit of fun to use. So I mixed it up in that aspect. The 4th attachment I would be running instead of my tactical and lethal would be rapid fire or quick draw, which honestly you don't really need, so having a tactical and lethal might even be better than the 4th attachment. Now, I thought I'd also quickly talk about the new community that I've made that most of you guys would know about. Obviously, it's only on PlayStation, and it's just like a PlayStation community, which I'm hoping all you guys know about and are a part of already. But if you're not, if you're on PlayStation, all you have to do is go to like friends, then go down to communities, and then just type in communities Zeus of S&D to find the community. And that's where I post in and like tell people when I'm ready for people to join me to go for these search and destroy nuclear, which I try to go for like most nights. Now, I did try last night and it was pretty unsuccessful. Like, I couldn't host the lobby for most part, so I had to get one of the subs to host it. And like the first 2 games we found in like a 20-minute period were both like Asian lobbies, like on 2-bar connection, which I'm never going to get a 30 kill streak on a 2-bar connection. So in that aspect it was a bit unsuccessful. In the end we ended up finding an Australian and having 1 attempt, and it just not working out. So I don't know, we'll try again tonight. Hopefully it's only just because of this double XP and it was the reason that it was so hard to find lobbies that I didn't give it much of an attempt yesterday. But I'll be doing it again this afternoon. So if you're not part of the community, just remember you can just easily find it by searching in like Zeus of S&D in the community section of the PlayStation. Also, feel free to invite your friends to the community. It is an open one, like it literally takes 2 seconds to do, and I would appreciate if you guys did, because it's the best way of growing it. And it's like also a good way for people that don't know about me to find out about me, and for me to get new subscribers, which is always a good thing. So if anyone's got a spare 2 seconds, just go to the community and then go to the top part and just invite your friends. Like, it just takes like about 2 seconds to do, and I would appreciate it. Anyway, I thought I'd let you guys in on the fact that I've recently made a new account like this weekend, and like a few things that I can do with this new account is like a few new series I can start on it, and like go for like 100 win-losses. Like at the moment I got a 66 win-loss in TDM. I might post a few gameplays from that. Like, I think I got a 4.3 KD and a 66 win-loss, but obviously this isn't a TDM channel, so like I want to go for 100 win-loss and search and destroy. I just thought while the double XP was out, it'd be the best time to make a new account and level up. So my next series on the new account that I made would be like 100 win-loss and search and destroy, which would actually be pretty challenging and like hard to go for, and something I'm sure you guys would enjoy watching. Now, the main reason for making the new account is basically I've accepted all these friend requests on this account that I'm playing on right now, the Tupac account, like to invite you guys all to the community, and I don't want to go ahead and delete all my subscribers just so I can play competitive and not have to worry about sesh joiners giving me losses. Like, I'll just still use this channel obviously for like the most part. But like when I'm playing Does Play or competitive, I'm going to use my other account, and like when I go for certain series, I'm going to use my other account. So I'm still going to stay friends with all the people I accepted. But like, not only is it like, am I worried about session joiners like on this account, I'm like, also I can't access my friends list and see who's online, just because the amount of people that are online takes about like literally like 5 minutes to load to the bottom of my friends list to see who's actually online, like out of the people I normally play with, which is quite annoying, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I'll still use this account for the most part, but like if I want to play with like old friends or any of that stuff, I'll just jump on the other account, and if I want for the series of like 100 win-loss and search and destroy, I'll be playing on my new account. But for the most part, and like when I'm going for the search and destroy nuclear, I'll be on the 2-puck account, and that way like I'm still friends with most of you guys, and then I can invite you to game, or like just write in the community for people to join me when I'm ready to go for like the search and destroy nuclear, which I reckon I'll try to do most afternoons. Now, when I'm going for the search and destroy nuclear and playing with subscribers on this account, it's honestly a bit of fun and a good way for you guys to play with me. Like, for the most part, like, you guys are going to be playing the game, because I'm probably not going to get it anytime soon, so most of the games will end up dying, and when I do, you obviously can just do whatever, play your game, like, just play to win or play to have fun, doesn't really matter. But the second I die, you don't have to keep trying for me to go for a nuclear, because I'd rather just get it. I know it might be possible after losing 1 round to get a nuclear, but it would be honestly near impossible. So the second I die, when I'm going for this and playing with subscribers, it will just be a chance for you guys to play with me and have a bit of fun and do whatever you want. Now, also today, some super exciting stuff in terms of the competitive scene, being C.W.L. The biggest teams in COD, which are the North American teams, played off today in the finals for the winners of Season 1. So I think there's over $100,000 in prize pool, a medal on the line. It came down to the last 2 teams, which is my favourite team, Optic Gaming, simply because my favourite pro player for the last few years has been Crim6. And then up against Rise, who have won the last 2 lands. So these are the 2 best teams in the competition, and it all comes down to 1 round of search and destroy to determine who takes home the medal and who takes home the money. Now, before I finish and let you guys in on how exciting and how tense this was to watch, I'll show you guys the footage.
Optic Gaming and Rise. 1 round will decide our Stage 1 champion.
Oh man, the crowd, let's get it, baby.
So Looney still has Heatwave. Looney still has Heatwave, and Scump used his kinetic during that round. So obviously, Looney with that Heatwave and on offense could make a big play over at the bomb sites.
Oh my God, this is everything. $250,000 prize purse for these guys, and it all comes down to 1 damn round of S&D. Who will be crowned your champions? Here comes the push. Classic gonna be set up inside. He's gonna work on the plan here. And who's peeking in the corner? It was Scump shoulder peeking for just a moment. Got some information. Is he going to fly in? The vision pulse comes out. They're aware he's at the steps, and that's going to slow everything down. Looney at top grandma's. There's a player flanking around behind. Is he going to be able to win this? Not able to get it. First blood goes to Optic.
And you know, in the grand scheme of things, that player is pretty important, because now Optic's going to be able to go on a long flank. They didn't have success challenging it from the mid-map, but potentially pushing from the defensive side of things could break the setup.
That's another one. It's 4 versus 2. They're able to pick up 1 kill. All of a sudden, 2v2. They're picking him up. It's now 4 down. Optic Gaming has done it.
They go huge. Karma in the final round picks up 2 big kills. He finishes 9-7 in Game 7. But I tell you what, if anyone had any doubts about Rise Nation, they are over now. They played unbelievable.
The guys will high five, shake hands. What a brutal, brutal battle. I mean, the physical and mental preparation you have to have for this. These guys have got to be absolutely exhausted, but now we'll have them center stage. And there it is. Optic Gaming are going to be your champions of Stage 1 North American Call of Duty World League.
Now, as you guys know, my team Optic Gaming managed to clutch up, but it couldn't have got more tense. Like, Optic Gaming winning 3-0. They needed 1 more map, but they lost 3 in a row, and it all came down to that last round of search and destroy. So me watching at home, I was pretty tense because I didn't want Optic Gaming to choke, and the fact it came down to like the last round was pretty damn insane. Now, if you guys aren't interested or haven't been getting into C.W.L, I'd highly recommend it because it is a lot of fun to watch, as you guys have just seen there. Now, speaking of a lot of fun to watch, my last alive teammate in Call of Duty pubs just clutched it with the Fury song. Shout out to whoever that was. You are a champion. It ended up down to the wire, and a guy with a goddamn sword clutched up and won me that game. Now, it's the end of the gameplay. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, remember to smack that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that one too. Thanks, guys.